Chapter 1 Righteous Navy. You are listening at FameTV.info. Justice Navy System, helping every Navy soldier with justice. Soldier name: Chow Gue, 2nd class of the Navy, meritorious points. 100 experience points. 100/1000, Dow strength value. 5. Reflects the standard of combat effectiveness, rather than a factor that determines combat effectiveness, items given by joining the Army. Military uniforms, weapons, military pay, 10,000 Bailey per month, 10% discount coupon. Chow Gue looked at the virtual system panel, the corners of his eyes twitched. The system is a good system, there is nothing wrong with it, and there is nothing wrong with a handsome soldier with justice in mind, but what /s going on in Manhattan, New York, where the lights are feasting and the neon lights are flashing outside? What happened to that Stark building, shootin' /TIB at Marin Vondo or some naval base in the East, West, North and South Seas? How did you come to the Marvel Universe? System, what /s the situation? System, say something. Silence, silent as always. The veins on Chow Gue /s forehead jumped violently. He could see that there must be something wrong with the sand sculpture system. Then, can I still go to Pirate World? Chow Gue took a deep breath and asked cautiously. He felt that his symptoms were not deep, and he should be able to rescue him again. Understood, there /s no help, right? Chow Gue rubbed his brows and sighed helplessly. He slept well at home, but opened his eyes on a whim and found that he had a sand sculpture system in his mind. What /s even more bizarre is that he also traveled to the Marvel world. It /s so sloppy, the system appears sloppy, and it is sloppy by itself, and it is even more sloppy for the system to bring itself to Marvel. Of course, these are not problems. The question is the naval system still useful in Marvel? Are there pirates in the Marvel world? Do you want me to go for a walk in Somalia? System. As a sea soldier with justice in mind, the host should have the spirit of courage to explore, the spirit of courage to explore. Chow Gue /s head was full of black lines, and he sent 10,000 words of cordial greetings to the system in his heart. But now that the matter was over, he still focused his attention on the system panel. Chow Gue decided to hug the thigh of the system first. If the thigh is too useless, then think of another way. Chow Gue lowered his mind, his eyes narrowed slightly, and he began to carefully investigate his system. First of all, the way to upgrade the system is very clear. You can gain experience points to improve your military rank. For example, he has just joined the Army and has 100 experience points. His rank is 2nd class of the Navy. The military salary issued by the system is 10,000 Bailey. If the military rank is upgraded later, the military salary will naturally increase accordingly. But how come it /s only 10,000 Bailey? According to Oda, Bailey is equivalent to the yen in reality, which is the Japanese yen. According to the exchange rate, 1,000 Bailey is about 55 renminbi, and 10,000 Bailey is only 550 RMB. In fact, 500 renminbi is not too low, and the monthly allowance of our conscripts in the Great Celestial Dynasty is almost the same. But the problem is, the Navy needs to fight the pirates all the time, and it needs to go in with the enemy with a white knife and come out with a red knife. With such a small amount of money, it is not enough to buy a coffin. Oh, no wonder the era of the great pirates has come. Chow Gue smiled contemptuously. The rotten 5 old stars, the rotten world government. Thinking of this, Chow Gue took out the weapon in the system backpack, a standard naval saber and a semi-automatic flintlock rifle. The saber has a slender body, about 1 meter long, with a sharp blade and a gleaming cold light. It is heavy in the hand, and the workmanship is very fine. And the flintlock rifle was about 1 meter long, with a brass beak and a camphor wood stock. As for why the flintlock gun has a semi-automatic shooting method, Chow Gue asked the system, and the system directly asked Chow Gue to ask Oda, which is what he set up. Chow Gue, who had a gray nose, turned his attention to the merit point. As the name suggests, this thing is obtained by military merit and can be used to exchange items in the system. Seeing this, the system is very considerate to open the exchange item column, including the 6 types of navy, famous swords and good guns, devil fruits, etc., can be exchanged with merit points. Even Chow returned to sea pacifists, naval warships, the battle uniforms of the Vinsmoke family, and various other miscellaneous things. However, these things are all items. Even if you exchange them, you have to practice and develop them yourself. It is impossible to do it in one step. Even after exchanging the thread fruit, Doflamingo /S ability to awaken cannot be used. Exchange the Noa Noa fruit, and there is no katakuri for telling the future. There is no shortcut to gaining strength in the world. As a naval soldier, you must train hard in order to have the power to maintain justice. Of course, there is no absolute thing in this world, even the navy. There are times to ask for help. Chow Gui swiped his finger, pulled the system panel to the bottom of Lao, and saw a column called Character Card. These are all characters from the world of pirates, ranging from Bandit King Sig to Kapu Kaido. As long as you equip a character card, you can obtain the character /S combat power within a certain period of time. Seeing this, Chow Gui nodded slightly. It is indeed a good system, but the question is how to get experience points and merit points. Do you really want me to go to Somalia? But those little pirates aren't /T very useful. They can /T play 7 captures and 7 verticals like every family, right? Then, should I lose face as a handsome sailor with justice in mind? System, explain and explain. As a sea soldier with justice in mind, the host should have the courage to explore. Banana, you big guava. Chow Gui directly compared his and focused his attention on the system interface again. As long as his mind does not slip, there are always more solutions than difficulties, so let /S plan for the future first. If you want to improve your strength, there are 3 paths you can take: physical art, swordsmanship and devil fruit. Obviously, the first 2 can /T work. Without the guidance of famous teachers, you can /T practice anything blindly, not to mention that swordsmanship and physical skills cannot be effective without long-term training. Only the devil fruit remains. Chow Gui looked at the devil fruit column. This kind of thing is worthy of the secret treasure of the sea. Every devil fruit is extremely expensive. Even the cheapest one requires nearly 100 million merit points. Chow Gui touched his chin. If possible, which devil fruit should I choose? The rubber fruit is very good, not only cheap, but also in line with his low-key and reserve temperament. Bubble fruit is also very good. Take a special bubble bath anytime, anywhere, and then cough. No, my focus should be combat power. Why did I turn to strange things? Chow Gui /S complexion became clear, and he continued to browse. Burning the fruit, very good. Fluttering fruit, the fighting power is too strong. Flowers and fruits, good stuff. Chow Gui /S eyes shine. This fruit can make any part of the body grow on any tangible thing. Yu reading www.yuukangshu.com. Imagine if one day, a red-haired female agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in tight clothes and zippered to her navel came to his house to search for information. Then countless hands stretched out from the darkness, grabbed, captured, bound. Hey. Snapped. Chow Gui slapped himself in the face, showing shame on his face. Damn, I am a righteous sailor, how can I have such evil thoughts? Where can you find a boring drama like that? It /S not good. Looking at all, and after dozens of times it /S boring. Jingle bell. The cell phone rang suddenly. Chow Gui glanced around, and finally found his cell phone in the pile of tissues by the bedside. The caller was a person who noted Uncle Gasper. Chow Gui frowned, thought about it, and pressed the answer button. Hey, Uncle Gasper. Uncle, you are big, you idiot. Have you forgotten that you are still a student? There was a roar from the receiver. Chow Gui couldn't /T help digging his ears. The sound was a bit loud, causing more earwax. I didn't /T forget it /S not now. Chow Guizheng was about to deal with it, but he turned his head and saw that the big sun was hanging in the sky outside the window. What happened? Wasn't /t at night just now? What /s up with such a big Sunday? It /s 10 a.m. now, Don /t tell me you haven't /t gotten up yet. There was a roar from the receiver, and Chow Gui was suddenly shocked. How could it be? Uncle Gasper, I /m on my way to the school, and I ll turn a corner to the school gate. Having said that, Chow Gui hurriedly put on his clothes and hurriedly started to wash up. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.